right, yeah. We just want to get into it?
Yeah, man. Hey,
Cool.
man.
It's great to be here.
It's awesome to be here
Yeah, it's an
on
honor.
a Sunday.
Beautiful football Sunday.
Exactly. Even though all our teams pretty much lost besides the Dolphins, I think they're still playing right now.
Overtime.
Yeah,
yes,
overtime.
they have a chance.
Yeah,
Overtime.
this is a nice day. This is a great day to be a podcaster. You know, like I said earlier, podcasters unite with a fellow Florida podcaster. I'm honored to even, sit here with you because, like I said, the amount of content you've done and the consistency of the content is something to admire, something to strive to, even the fact you can record in home.
Yes, sir.
That's the point that I'm trying to get to.
Hey, it's
you know what I'm saying?
Born through the quarantine, man.
Yeah.
Out of necessity.
Right.
We wanted to get it done. And yeah, overall, man, it's been beautiful just to get up here, man. You're just grinding and what you've been able to build. Florida, like 100% has been great to be able to just unite, get together, put this together. I hope we could do more stuff like this. Like this is just a beautiful, it's just a beautiful opportunity, man. Really, it's a blessing. Like in the fact that you would get on here and just chop this up on a Sunday. There's football going on right now.
Yeah, man, and to keep it a buck, to keep it honest with you, like I usually don't even like to do work or like move around too much on Sundays.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like podcasting or any type of like content creation, like I'm always gonna like adjust what I got to do to create content because I feel like creating content is the most important thing, and being consistent with it and doing it as much as possible. Also collaborating with people who,
Agree.
You know what I'm saying, see the same things you see.
Yes, sir.
And
Sit and Politic Podcast.
Right.
That's what we're doing. Sit and Politic Podcast. I'm Big Baby over there. And then we got two other co-hosts there every week. That's Smooth Recoil, Pops was what we call them. And we got bases loaded over there. We have guests come through there all the time from the community, stuff like that.
Right.
Just chop it up and try to keep it 100% real. Like that's really authentic. That's one of the things that drew me to you and like seeing what you were doing, just really authentic conversations. You know what I mean? No bullshit, cutting straight to it, and just really being able to hear how people really feel about the shit. You know what I mean? Just normal, everyday people. So that's what we're getting to, man. It's beautiful. Like really, like just the real conversations we all have. You know, like I said, no bullshit, no politics.
That's a fact.
Sit and Politic Podcast though. At the same time.
So like I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What year did you realize you wanted to do podcasting, and when did you start doing your podcast?
Probably around 2016-ish is when I first started, not sitting politic, but I was doing something with one of my close friends, Deuce Andretti. You'll see him on the Sit and Politic podcast.
Yeah.
That's just a busy man. He's shaking and moving. So we did a little thing. We weren't able to really consistently commit to it. So Sit in Politics, the first time I could really say that I really sat down and really focused in and really creating a brand or really creating a real tangible podcast. You know, every week you're going to get something from us that's guaranteed, you know, and I know we can deliver that every week. So that's coming a long way, and it's all in-house. We all do it. Everybody you see on the pod contributes, and that's what we're doing. So definitely we're building it from nothing. That's something I take a lot of pride in. So everything that we've done, it's all self-taught, all that beautiful. So 2016 is when we started, but 2020 I'd say is when we really locked in. And really started to get all the shit really committed financially. This thing I see in front of you, that costs a little penny.
It's like $600, bro. A roadcaster is very expensive, bro. Like to get a roadcaster,
it's worth it though if you're for real,
it, bro.
If you're for real,
it's the key to unlock podcasting, especially a modern podcast. What you want to do and what you need is very essential, man. Like I really don't feel comfortable without a roadcaster in front of me.
Agreed. No, and not an ad. Just pull up and just use the shit.
Right.
And as
straight wizard with it.
And as a beginner, by the way, like I said, anything that you guys see that we've created, that's not somebody that I didn't grow up and have nobody to like teach me hand to mouth exactly everything to do.
Right.
The Roadcaster is a huge part of what we're able to deliver on that channel, and like I'm sure here. So I would agree. If you're for real serious about doing the podcast shit, Roadcaster. It's gonna make it a layup. It's all the headaches that you have where you're like trying to figure out aggregate devices and shit. It's
a centralized device, pretty much.
Like 100%. Like by the way, your time is more valuable. That's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Get to the work. Spend less time trying to figure out how to even do the work.
Right.
And just get straight to the work. You know what I mean? With the Roadcaster rather, it makes it more just straight, direct, get to the point, let's sit down, start shooting the shit.
Pretty much, man.
100%. But I mean, I asked you the same question though. When did you really start to lock in?
Yeah, I really wanted to do a podcast around the same time, like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was so new and far out there. I knew it was going to take a while to start doing it, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I want to say like 2018, 2019, really around like end of 2018, 2019, I'm like, man, I really want to do a podcast. And like, I always like talked to a couple homies here and there, but nothing like materialized.
Yeah.
And then I know I got with Just, Jaleesa, and my homie AK, and we did this podcast called Table of Four Podcast. And we recorded the first episode twice.
Okay.
But that was a decision me and Jess made, because me and Jess, I want to call us perfectionists.
Yeah.
We just don't want to put out bullshit. Like, it can be bullshit, but if we are our best, like, it could look like bullshit. Yeah. But we weren't bullshitting when we did it.
For sure, yeah. Well, you're starting out.
That's the point.
By the way, question.
Yeah.
You say you're a perfectionist. How much do you think that prevents you to get like the actual material out? Because I think that's a huge problem when people are starting out. It's like you want it to be perfect, but like we even spoke about this off camera, by the way. One of the most important things is just get the content out. Start creating. Right. You know what I mean? And some people get so in their head about how the content's actually looking. Right. Just get something out. Like if 2 people start listening to you, that's 2 more than what listened to you yesterday. And then when your shit's fire, it's gonna be easier to build on that. But yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. When I say perfectionist, it's like you gotta perfect the things you can control. Like you may have a shitty camera, shitty audio, old ass mics, but you knew what you were doing. Like you put it together, you made sure everything was there to roll. Because like we said, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Yeah. So for the fact that you can actually put something out and it's completed, and you dropped it, and you can even get critiques or even props for it.
Sure, yeah.
That's it. But it's like, use what you have and perfect what you have. That's what I'm saying. Like, as far as like perfectionists, like, okay, like just because you may have inadequate equipment doesn't mean your podcast has to be shit because you think that, oh, my content has to grow with the quality. No, you can be giving out great quality with shitty content.
Yeah,
because a lot of people with great quality and shitty content.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a lot of people with the whole Teddy Riley setup, and the motherfuckers suck ass at podding, and they're not, you know what I'm saying, like captivated. They don't connect with the audience. They're not relatable. So my whole thing is just like anything. If you can control the conversation, the roadcaster, the mics, the setting, perfect your vibe. Like even the studio we're in right now. You see, walked in. You know what I'm saying? We got football going on the speaker. We watching NBA finals playback. You know what I'm saying? You brought the dude say we burning. We're perfecting the vibe. We're perfecting the mood and how we want to come across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And most importantly, though, the vision is here.
Well, and to be honest with you, one of the things that drew me to your podcast the most is the growth. Like, honestly, you could see on your channel, you could see where you have 4 you guys sitting at a table, you know what I'm saying? And then you can see a lot of different people coming in there, and you see a consistent with FBJ here. Yeah, so that's part of the thing where you got to salute. Like, honestly, you did kind of just touch on it with the vision where it's like it's consistent. No matter whatever changes around that, it's like it don't matter. You know what I mean? It's a passion that's got to happen. You know what I mean? The podcast is going to happen for you no matter what. That's actually another question. What got you actually into podcasting first? Like what, or just broadcasting in general? You know what I mean?
Well, you know,
take it back.
Yeah. Well, if you really want me to take it back, I just remember listening to like Tom Joyner Morning Show in the car with my parents, like growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like always just hearing Tom Joyner Morning Show. Yeah. I grew up in the church too. You know, I have ministers in the family, so. Even being in the pulpit and seeing orators pretty much, you know what I'm saying? People who can capture audience, pretty much keep an audience attention for multiple hours, just long form talking, you know what I'm saying? It's just things I peeped. It wasn't like I was 5, 6, like, oh, I want to be in talk or I want to be a pastor. Or I want to, none of that. It's just something that when people ask me, I start to think back, well, how far can I go back where I feel like listening or just seeing certain people have impacted me?
Yeah, so, like the like spark was lit.
Right. Yeah. Even Dr. Doom, T-Roy, fucking what's the other dude? Dr. Doom, T-Roy. I forgot his other name, but local radio guys. Sure. You know what I'm saying? 927 The Beat Jams, you know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Or even growing up listening to Doug Banks, RP Doug Banks on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen to him. And when Wendy Williams first started getting her shit syndicated in Jacksonville around like in the afternoons, I used to be in the car with my parents. Also, I used to listen to her and Charlamagne. And see, a lot of people found out about Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club. I found out Charlamagne when I was a kid on the Wendy Williams. I remember he was when he was bitch Mike. Not a B Mike, bitch Mike. No, yeah. Like, she used to treat that nigga like shit. But
that's what he was there for.
Yeah, but
For
he
real.
used to learn his chops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
And,
paying dues, to be honest.
Paying
with you.
dues.
Yeah, 100%.
So I've always, you know what I'm saying, just paid attention to shit like that. And even like I said, listening to like the Tax Stones, the Joe Buttons, the Stars.
Yeah.
Like I said, even like the academics, you know what I'm saying? I knew in a way, like not only with sports, even like Stephen A. Stewart Scott's like,
Sure.
I'm a talker just like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're talkers.
Oh yeah.
So being a talker, I know I wanted to do something, but I had to live a certain life, I had to experience something.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like traveling, doing pop up with Pardon, you know what I'm saying? Like living life, actually like seeing things.
For sure. Yeah.
Going across the country, spending money, just actually living as a young adult. I feel like I got a perspective and I got to do some things, you know, that at 28 I'm able to speak on.
Yeah, it's a unique perspective for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
even when it's some people that sit there, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, you need to live. Oh, you're still in your mom's basement. Ooh, out the bam. You know what I'm saying? You know people on Starport.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like the people my
Yeah,
age,
facts. No, it's
the
facts.
people my age are like me
They're
and you. Us like we don't give a fuck about
Nah.
what they say
They don't
because
stop
y'all
anything.
understand what I'm saying. Even if
Yeah.
it does, even when it sounds limited to an older person,
Sure.
to us, we right on point because we
Yeah.
all in the same point in life. We're like, all right, this is this is that, this is what we experience.
Exactly,
so when
yeah.
our point of view comes across, this is how it is.
And you're right where you're supposed to be be honest. I mean, I love what you're saying because that's it. It's like, to be honest with you, whatever the fuck anybody want to say, it's like, I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be at. I'm not
Right.
at the finish line. So you can say whatever you want to say about me today, but you're gonna have to still see me in a year. And then how are you gonna feel when that comes
Yeah,
about?
that
You know what I mean?
progress,
And hopefully
man.
you support at that point. And hopefully I show you and I've proven at that point that I'm just gonna be around and I'm a part of the, zeitgeist. It is what it is. I'm here.
And even my former co-host, like she was, I think, like 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes like she didn't sound as experienced in life, but it was okay because it's the same thing where people may look at me with Star Wars like, okay,
Sure.
you're young, but you're getting your chops up. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting your foot in the game. So I don't look at it either just because I took that route to wait till I was like 26, 27, 28, start podding because I wanted to experience life. Doesn't mean I'm going to tell the next person to like wait to experience life, start podding, because you may be compelled to speak about things
Yeah.
whenever you feel compelled to. There's no age limit to that.
I don't want to forget this. Do you think that it's possible? Because a lot of times we associate older people with just automatic wisdom, but sometimes I think experience could actually kind of cloud that. You know what I mean? And kind of
Right.
your experiences can jade you in a way to where you're not open to something, or maybe you're a
Or
little
your
bit,
lack of experience.
Well,
Just
true,
because you're
yeah.
old don't mean you
Yeah, that's a
experience
fact.
shit.
That's a fact.
There's people
sir.
older than
Close
us
the book on
that
that.
probably ain't did half the shit we did, but they be the
Exactly,
main ones
true.
in comments saying we don't know shit about life. And it's like, you ain't
But, bruh.
left right. You ain't left your
you're boring,
area
bro.
code, bro. Like,
No, that's true. That's true. So I mean, yeah, just kind of what you were mentioning, I just wonder, like, a lot of times we do associate that, but then I think that sometimes it could work against you. Like, one thing, I mean, just to kind of bring up the Star Report, one thing on there that I like that's consistent is he does mention that he wants to be very open to younger perspectives, and I think that's interesting. You know what I mean? Not to bend to younger perspectives. You know what I mean? You don't
right,
have to
but
agree
to hear them out.
to hear them 100%. At a certain point, if you stop taking in information, think about it like this, to be honest with you. If at 15 years old, you decided, I'm done taking in information, I know everything right now, and for the rest of my life, I'm not going to take any more information. And now you might make this decision at 50, and I mean, it makes a little bit more sense, don't get me wrong, but there's always opportunities to learn and to grow, to be real. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that you have to bend to modern perspectives and that you have to change necessarily how you feel all the way around, but there might be merit to it. You know what I mean? Just like there's merit to your perspectives at 15 years old are not your perspectives at 25. You know what I mean? And like definitely at 35, I hope it's different.
And that's another thing too, where, like I said, you know, he lends himself to a younger perspective. But
Yeah.
you can't try to chastise the youth like me and you who may reach out on the show and speak our mind to an older audience.
Sure.
Like, you can't say like the young people don't appreciate their elders or show respect to their elders, take time to learn when we come in your spaces,
engaging.
and then you try to say we're inexperienced, we don't know what the fuck we're
Yeah.
talking about. Which one is it? Do you want me to come in inexperienced but still giving you like my time?
Exactly.
Or do you want me
Yeah.
to be like the young people that you love to talk about that don't give a fuck about y'all or
Exactly.
what you guys got to say? Because because the end is now.
It's true. That's actually, it's true, because when you end up engaging and you end up wanting to engage in some kind of discourse, a lot of times that is met with, like, you're categorized with just the people that are in your age group or whatever. That may be like the worst version of that as well. You know what I mean?
We don't all eat Tide Pods.
That's what I was about to say that. Like, come on, like, let's keep it a buck. Like, I never even thought about that.
Hey, the boomers love to say that shit though.
Yeah. Well, chill with saying boomers though.
Hey, I got a few boomers.
I'm playing. No, let it fly.
They call us millennials.
Yeah, let it fly.
Y'all boomers, bro.
Yeah,
like,
whatever. Let it fly.
I might be Gen Z in this.
I don't like when people title other people without consent.
Hold up, what's that mean? Title other people without consent.
No, I
yeah,
feel
when
that.
I say that, and I know we said we weren't gonna like talk about
it
this.
might as well be a stereotype.
But we're gonna talk about this right now.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just start it that way then.
Yeah, okay. I don't like how a certain community title us like cis hetero, like that cisgender.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like.
We having
cis,
that talk.
Even if it's CIS, like cis is a feminine term to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how are you going
So, hold
to call a straight masculine male cisgendered or cis anything? How are you gonna put cis in front of anything that's masculine
without your permission?
Without our permission,
definitely feel
it's
that,
undermining. And I don't remember a straight meeting where we decided that we
true.
wanted to be called cis hetero men.
I wasn't invited to one either. I
And
can
they're
attest to
strict
that.
with these pronouns.
I would like, and I would like to know if anybody was invited. Get in the comments if anybody was invited to any of those.
And I'm not speaking
know.
against
Not me.
anybody. I'm speaking for
Everybody.
a straight
Yeah,
male.
exactly.
No,
we're
I
not
feel you.
against y'all. We're for us.
And as
Oh,
a straight,
wow. I like that.
I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying this. As a straight male, I don't remember consenting to being called a cisgendered or cis anything.
And keep it real.
Sure,
You
so
never
we're just straight.
And you never wanted to like give anybody a title. You're not out here
No,
trying to
I'm not
say,
giving people titles.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right,
What the
right.
fuck? You're just saying don't give me a title, and I'm not
I
tripping
won't
about
give you a
whatever
title.
you.
I don't care what you are.
Yeah. No, so I mean, you're
Yeah.
not being like totally unreasonable.
Right.
It's like a mutual respect, golden rule type shit.
I thought we were straight. I didn't know we were cisgendered.
Well, and you know what? I guess that's a good point because they changed some shit. Because we actually
They
did
did
already
change
have a
it.
name.
And I guess
It's like when you get a pet and then they're like, oh, the name of the dog is Blue. And they're like, nah, fuck that. We're going to call him Joey.
yeah. So that's
Like, damn, he didn't have a name?
exactly.
The name didn't matter? Obviously not to you.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying, man. So outside of that, what else? What do you want to get into? Right?
Damn. You want to just start off with the Larry June project?
Yeah, we can start with Larry June project.
Yeah,
First of all, I know he's coming to Florida sometime soon,
Oh, okay.
and
Damn.
I think it's Fort Lauderdale he's coming to.
Well, shit. Can I just go ahead and start this up?
Yeah, definitely,
Okay,
definitely.
yeah,
we got
for sure.
sponsored by Duce and good
Yeah.
good stuff.
And yeah.
Yeah, Larry June. Honestly, man,
Float flower right here.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I just appreciate his consistency, man. I appreciate every time he drops a project. He knows his sound. He knows his audience. He reminds me of Currency as far as
Oh, I was going to say
knowing
that.
your
Damn.
audience and
You
like
fuck-
knowing the sound.
Yes. You're on money right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do your thing. Cook right now because
yeah,
you're on
yeah.
the money. Yeah.
People fuck with him
This
because
gonna be a fast
he's
topic.
he's in his own lane. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and he's bringing you a Northern Cali sound that's not
Yeah.
like
Unique.
the Oakland sound. It's not like the Too Short, the E40 sound.
It's
It's
not
more
hyphy.
right. It's not hyphy. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah.
that chill. You know what I'm saying? We in
Mhm.
Sauce
Bro, he
Doritos.
captured that Wiz Cardo energy from like
Exactly.
2012.
Cushion OJ.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
no,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
June's
fact.
a whole vibe.
Now
Yeah.
keep cooking because
And
I'm fucking with it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
And
with you. That currency
I'm
shit
just
is on money.
ad-libbing.
Yeah, definitely. And then
Yeah.
and then especially what he did with Cardo, bro, is like those are the beats I feel like Wiz like don't use no more or something like that. I don't know, bro.
Sledgerin too.
Sledgerin too. But
Yeah.
I just feel like this project, like
Sledgerin,
all
yeah.
those tracks are fire. Like it's another great project, man. And
Something
he
to
doesn't
ride
go too
to.
long without dropping a project, bro. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. And when he goes on tour and when he comes to Florida, hopefully I can get those tickets this week and go.
Yeah.
Hey Larry, more dates in the Midwest.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you with this project. It was so if I had one knock, it would be the same knock that I would always have, unfortunately, with the Larry June project. It's very similar throughout. But I actually liked this project being a little condensed because it didn't get old to me. It wasn't like 14 songs where I'm like, all right, cool, I got it. You know, the 7 songs were nice and there were no skips here, in my opinion, to be honest with you. They all they're all just, it's beautiful car music, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Some stuff you just put on in the car and you just feel like a pimp.
I got a question. Does Larry June's tapes get predictable? Like when certain beats come on, you know what song this is gonna be.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I think so for sure. Yeah, you hop in here because you're.
I think that's a Larry June critique. That like when the first chords come on the song, you can probably accurately guess what this song is.
Yeah, you can definitely put it in the
type
bucket.
I see where this is gonna go. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and get into Larry June a little bit because he was ecstatic to get into this because he actually put me on like a year ago or so.
Yeah, 4 deep, man. That shit's crazy. Yeah, man. Larry just, you know what you're gonna get out of Larry.
Consistent. You could say that
for sure.
Yeah, you could say that a lot. I mean, a lot of people can't give you that.
But I do like the bars, man. He's witty. He always like got that one bar that's gonna turn your head. So it's not like it gets old or anything. And dude, if you put that shit on in your car, you're the biggest pimp in the city, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, no, for sure. Moving the most juice or whatever the fuck he's talking about.
Oh yeah, dude. Orange juice
all the time. Yeah, no.
And green smoothies.
Some of the Larry June merch, bro. Every time I go on there,
that's
like,
true. Yeah.
Should be sold out.
Well, yo. So by the way, that is just some fucking. I think that's a newer thing in hip hop, but I love it, and it kind of it leads into the entrepreneur kind of spirit of the genre in general. There's always like one cross promoting, but then also like this juice shit. People always got a dope ass side hustle that they rap about, dude. And it's always dope when you rap about your side hustle. Like if you're Styles P and you're gonna give me some juice bars, I'm honestly like digging that shit. Like you're rapping about like fucking drug bars. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing in a way. You know what I mean? It's like it's hustle shit.
Yeah, it's like he gives out positive. It's like positive rap.
Literally, it's positive,
and it's definitely more positive than
anybody that
drug rap.
Well, to keep it real,
you know, he's giving drug raps, but it's like
no, it's
he
like
mixes it in with the smoothie talk.
He mixes it in with the smoothie talk.
Dude,
right?
he's letting you know you got to get out though.
Yeah.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We're not trapping until we die.
No, exactly. As you say that with the again to rise above positivity. Or what the fuck?
No, we're rising above
poverty. My bad. I'm talking about rising above positivity. Get to the negativity.
No, we're very positive, and we're rising above right now.
His hat says trap.
Yeah.
To rise above positivity. I was like, damn, that's a real.
No, he fucked me up for a minute too.
Yeah, that's an odd hat.
Real fucked up ass hat.
Where's that hat at sale for? I mean, like fucking Pac Sun.
No, but it's a dope hat though. It's a dope hat, man. So yeah, like I said, Larry June's project, man, I fuck with it. My favorite song on there. I mean, I would go to the song playlist now, but
oh yeah, no, we could do that. To be honest with you, I could pull that up for you. Yeah, but no, I mean, I think like as somebody that's not a huge fan of his, to be honest with you, like I like it.
Right.
But and I love Currency. That's why today is really when that clicked for me. When we were riding in the car and I was listening to this shit, it did give me Currency vibes. And I think this is one of his better projects in my opinion. Somebody that hasn't been around for a very long time with him. But here goes the playlist.
Yeah, that song I was Bigger Risk is probably my favorite song on the album.
Bigger Risk. Yeah, I know Bigger Risk is nice. I mean, honestly, who featured on this? I don't remember if I heard another voice.
Yeah, there's no features on this. It doesn't look like.
Well, no, but you can't fucking fall for that because that's some bullshit, by the way. Because also when we get into the West Side Gun album, Kanye and West Side Gun did this shit. Hate it. Stop. Because also that helps me identify the songs to keep it real.
That like, and I know who to look up. Like y'all be really shitting on the artists.
That's what he's trying to avoid.
Y'all really be shitting on the artists that are featured on y'all tracks because sometimes I don't know who the fuck it is.
Oh, facts.
And I'm trying to figure it out because I would like to listen to more of that person. But I can't even remember because I don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's more of like a licensing issue, like a legal aspect or something.
No, fuck no.
You think they're really being dirty like that?
To be honest,
they're leaving them off on purpose?
No, this is what I think. To be honest, that's an interesting perspective. That's a really good point. My perspective on it, what I think it is they don't want you to pull up their album and then skip all their songs because you want to hear the fucking Tyler the Creator collaboration. So they're making you listen through the album. But like that's a great point from the artist perspective. Like if it's my big opportunity, I'm fucking on a Larry June album. Like yo, put my fucking credit on the song. It's not bullshit like we've been doing for 20 years. Like don't fucking start changing that shit randomly because you want to get streamed through the whole shit because it's like a fucking Easter egg hunt. You know what I mean? Like honestly. I'm sorry.
That's all. No, I'm on the same type of boat, bro.
Yeah. No,
I'm on the same type of boat. Where it's like, or the dude Vori, who was on Kanye's album, bro. I forgot what song that shit was, bro. I'm just high as hell.
No, me too.
He was singing on that shit, and if you didn't know who he was, you would never know he was singing on the chorus. It's a song with him and Lil Durk, and Kanye.
Ah, damn.
But it's like,
okay, well, I got you because you said that. I could definitely, because I remember what song that was.
It's like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure he could have blew up if niggas. Like,
100%. It's on a Kanye album. Kanye, like, that's the worst one to do me like that. Like, fucking Drake literally put signs up in everybody's city and told everybody in their community they're about to be on his album. Like, fuck that.
Yeah,
honestly, that's
find out they were on or off Kanye's album till the shit came out.
Soulja Boy.
Bro, I'm happy he put Soulja Boy on that. Shit was ass.
Big Draco.
Okay, time out. Hold up.
Quit playing Big Draco.
Okay, so now, so we're finding.
Hold up.
First rapper to be left off a Kanye album.
That verse Soulja Boy played was straight ass, man.
Boosie said Soulja Boy was the first rapper to buy his movie. That's a fact. He said that.
He probably right. I believe him, bro.
Yeah, he said that. That's for Boosie.
Boosie cool like that, dude.
And
Boosie would give him some cool points.
And let me say this too. Just because I didn't like his verse, don't mean I don't fuck with Soulja Boy. I just didn't fuck with that verse.
Well,
bro.
okay. Well, let's just get to the shit then. Do you fuck with Soulja Boy?
Yeah, I fuck with Soulja Boy. I think he's cool. I think he can make. I think he can freestyle. He could.
Overall, as
cool.
a businessman.
Yeah, he's
as
a
a
good
human being.
businessman. As a human being, I think he's solid, bro. I think Soulja Boy is necessary. I mean, I think he's cool, bro. I don't really have anything really bad to say.
No real
about
big
him.
opinion.
So, like, if he wanted to, like,
go ahead.
If you wanted to, like, do a partnership with, say, like a game console, you'd be like on board with that.
I could fuck with a.
As far as like what? As far as me endorsing his game console?
Big baby right here. Stop playing games.
Hey,
you can hit me direct.
A couple of them people never got that game console.
I mean, yeah. Listen, bro.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody wants to cut a check for me to sponsor their shit, of course, bro. If you get the game console, bro, what they gotta do with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question. Not to get too off topic, but to shift it in a similar direction. How do you feel about Big Baller Brand? And I don't really know where that's even at.
Big Baller Brand, I feel like it was a good concept, but I feel like it was a little bit before its time.
Oh, okay.
Feel like,
how would it feel now?
I feel like if you did it with the son you got now,
LaMelo, might have felt different.
Yeah, you might be able to pop Big Baller Brand off.
Actually, that's a fact.
Who wanted to be Lonzo Ball?
I mean, I do know a few people, man. So
I know a lot of people want to be LaMelo Ball.
No, it's true. But the thing is, I had to bring up some of the sickos I know that like will argue Lonzo to the death, like a top 3-point guard in the league. Crazy shit.
No, those are just idiots. Bro.
Okay, I agree with you.
Those are people. Those are
I just know
those are people I love to debate with because I'll just tear them down. And even if they don't submit to the debate, I'll just stop talking to them. So,
okay, I'd love to see that. That sounds like it'd be a fun pod.
Stop talking to him, bro. That's how.
That's another reason why I like Clubhouse because I can just argue and talk to people and just go ape shit and
just leave. Get on with your life.
Yeah, I'll get kicked out the room or something. Just, all right, fuck it. I kick them out the room. All right, fuck it. I got the mod badge. Eat a dick.
Shit, I cut somebody off on I-4, and that was a real problem I had to deal with.
Yeah, hey man, I ain't cussing nobody out in Florida traffic, man. You might get hit with that.
Definitely, fucking stand your ground, fucking on my ass.
Yeah, that shit. Nah, for real.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it moving. I like my life, but for real. What was the Larry June?
We already talked about Larry June. You want to get on West Side Gun?
We can, yeah. West Side Gun.
Yeah.
West Side Gun. Hitler Wears Hermes. Side B, part 8. One thing, okay, so I love this album, to be honest with you, but I love the whole Griselda movement. I love that kind of hip hop. They do it in a really cool, updated way where it almost feels, it just fits in just modern hip hop. It fits with the shit going on in Atlanta and all that. Right. So it's like with the most prominent hip hop, it just fits. I don't know the way they package it. And West Side Gun does something really specific where he takes like with the artwork and things like that, he takes in the merch you mentioned. I wanted to actually mention that when you mentioned the Larry June merch. He said, I saw a fucking interview. He said he starts working on the merch before he does anything with the album. So just the process that goes into their music to me is really interesting from just a creative perspective. And so this, and in my opinion, this one was better than Side A. We just reviewed Side A on our channel a couple weeks ago. And I was a little disappointed by it, to be honest. There's a few standout tracks there, but it wasn't one of my favorite albums from him.
Side B's a lot better.
Side B is, and it's palatable in my opinion. Like, as far as like, there was some shit on Side A where you could tell it's like, you're just doing too much. You know what I mean? I appreciate people that take chances, they do different shit, but sometimes you're just doing a little bit too much. It's like the Lil Wayne 6 foot, 7 foot video, in my opinion. It's like you're just doing too much right now. I'm sorry. Like the song is fire. Don't get me wrong. Don't kill me. I love Wayne, but that's just a video that pops out to me where it's like, and he had plenty other ones where there's like just fucking like it's Alice in Wonderland and there's rabbits on the fucking lawn, crazy shit.
I think
the Love Me video.
I don't think he curates. I don't know if he really curates his videos. I think people just like give him Wayne? Treatments, and he's just like, all right, just tell him what time to be there.
You're talking about Wayne, right?
Right.
Yeah. You're probably right. You're probably right. But you know,
at
I mean,
that level.
When you did the whole Inception remix, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it with the fucking Beetlejuice shit.
No, he was killing it. Every
it was better than
straight scene.
I mean, come on, he had to do.
Yeah, I knew this is so.
Had to kind of overdo it because a Millie, he was just walking around.
Oh my god, it was so fire!
Like he was shooting a video.
What the fuck?
Which
were
was
we looking?
Fire, but still.
Yo, what were we looking at the other day? Yo, do you know a Millie never reached #1 on the charts?
It was like number 6. Y'all go Google that.
Number
check
6.
That.
You serious?
I
like
promise
6 or
you,
7.
that shit
Google
blew my mind.
Quick.
No, I got you. Yeah, cool. But but yeah, that shit peaked at 6. It was like a list of like weirdest rap songs, like Stan from Eminem.
Salute the real Tampa. People make Wayne videos. He doesn't write the treatments.
Facts. Thank you for checking in and correcting that. I definitely appreciate. Fuck with real Tampa for that. So yeah, I mean, look, and I don't look. It is what it is. I definitely get that. But hey, look, Wayne couldn't show up and check some shit and say, look, I'm not gonna fucking do this weird shit. Like, let's be honest, he got the pull to do that. He probably don't give a fuck enough. He's probably like, let's just a video, let's get it done, so I could go back to doing my thing. But I mean, he got that pull if he need to.
Yeah, that was straight. It was this video. Like I said, bro, that song was so fire to me.
Think back though. Come on, man. He literally fell backwards into a fucking bathtub in a chair. Like, I'm just why? I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, now music videos, people just stand there with the Douce and shit. You know what I mean? And they got the guns. Bro, but honestly, I prefer it.
Yeah, like I said, bro, at that point, bro, I ain't care, bro. 6'7" to me, bro, was like a Millie part 2.
Oh my god.
Millie definitely peaked at 6.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And for the fact that you can do another Millie, like that was back when you actually had to rap. So I mean, you can do that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I feel the comparison. It's a Millie part 2, but I gotta disagree with the overall like result. Like, does it feel like a Millie part 2, like in general to all of us? I see that the thought process behind the song was probably similar, but fucking a Millie, everybody remixed that shit.
I feel like this. Though.
Everybody.
I feel like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it as big as a Millie? Mm-hmm. And no. Okay. But
nothing is.
It's still
definitely not. Only peaked at 9.
6'7".
It's close though. Low key, it's close. I'm low key surprised by that. You
said a Millie peaked at 9.
No, a Millie peaked at 6. 6 foot, 7 foot, 9.
But
so
see,
low key close.
Saying, like,
okay, I'll retract it.
Something interesting is it actually peaked at #1 on the Hot 100, or the Hip Hop Hot 100. But 6 foot, 7 foot only made it to #2 on the Hot 100.
No, that's close enough. Yeah, it's a Millie part 2. Yeah. Honestly, I'm wrong. It is a Millie part 2 because it is the exact same mindset.
That's why I say it's a Millie part 2, and I feel like,
and the results are there. I'm tripping.
And I feel like 6'7" gets his own flowers in his own right. Like, people still fuck with Corey Guns,
but now it does.
Yeah, people still fuck with Corey Guns' verse on there.
Verse.
Oh my god,
Wayne's verse was hard as hell. Like, you can't. There's nothing you can say about Wayne's verse, bro. That shit was clean as hell.
Pressure off topic again.
Now go ahead.
Corey Guns or Los. I'm assuming you're familiar with Los.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with probably
straight rap and shit. Like,
I'm probably gonna go with Los, man.
Okay, I don't want to spend too much time because probably nobody wants to hear about this topic. But
no. I'll
you ain't out of your llama bean.
Yeah,
some of that shit was corny, bro. Come on.
Oh, shut the fuck up about that. Like, what?
Yeah, when I was,
but at the time it was cool, bro. Maybe he didn't age how it should, but like,
what was the Krayshawn song, man? You remember the Krayshawn song back in the day? Like, Los did a remix to that shit. It was like My House or
One Big Hose Full of Bad Bitches.
Yes. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I remember that song. I remember that shit. I remember the original.
Fucking murder. I remember as a 16-year, however old. Bro, that shit blew my mind. I was like, this motherfucker.
What, the Wayne verse?
No, Los. He remixed that shit. On
Good question.
Wayne on Sorry for the Wait was way harder.
You're from Tampa?
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Fort Myers. I was making sure, you know what I'm saying, that we got that region represented, you know what I'm saying? Because I got real Tampa in the building.
Tampa, shout out, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck with the Sit and Politic podcast, man, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, we here, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make
Definitely
sure
in the building.
that
It's a Florida connection. It feels good.
You feel me?
It definitely feels good, man.
Definitely.
No, it's a unique perspective, definitely coming from Florida. It's not just Florida man down here, by the way. Let's just be clear. It's not just crazy motherfuckers on the highway.
I low-key be wanting to call myself Florida man, Jay, but then I'm like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Like, nah, because people gonna think I'm crazy.
People gonna think you're crazy.
They're looking for a headline
alligators
at that point.
Yeah, you think you're wrestling alligators and like pulling babies out cars and crazy shit.
Exactly, and I don't want you to type in Florida man and then like I pop up with the dude who like fucking stole 2 alligators.
Literally, no, don't. Man. So I mean, Florida. I think what you're doing right now is beautiful, and keep doing that because that's amazing. Yeah, Florida boy Jay is fire. So, FBJ in the house. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hey, we're sliding all around the place.
No, in a beautiful way though, because I know everybody's sliding with us at the same time. And go ahead and light up if you're watching.
Yeah, for real. Get on that. Just touch back on the West Side Gun album.
Yes. It absolutely.
Was super. Like when we said, it was super easy to listen to. I enjoyed it front and back. I like the track that he had with Griselda on the top of the album.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed
something like Back to Hell or some shit like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I enjoyed the beats. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always say Griselda has those slow beats, bro. And it's like boring with soup. It's like, nah, them bitches is clean, bro. Like, the way they do it, the concepts of it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my biggest problem with the project was I don't know the features. So I just feel like I don't know who the fuck is rapping.
No, I agree with that.
I just like, I don't even know when he's rapping.
No, 100%.
Well, I mean, his voice is distinctive. But what I'm saying is, like, I may come in like the middle of his verse because, like, I'm just sitting here riding to the song. I don't, because, like, when you have a track listen, you know who's coming on next in a way. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, when you first listen to that album, like, the first couple times, like, you don't know where people are coming in at. You don't know who's featured. So it's like.
I think he did on this album too, but definitely did it on Side A. I remember for a fact. He had 2 intros. I mean, I appreciate this thing is he gets so much slack from me because I appreciate the creativity.
I think he had 2 intros on this.
Bro, there's no
track 2's like an intro, bro. It's like a dude just telling you how to live. It's like an Everest commercial.
Oh my god! Hey, you ever heard the ones where they got like the crack? Well, and Action Bronson's famous for this shit too. But they just got the random like crackhead like beatboxing for a random interlude.
Yeah, bro. Like
there's one where it's like boom, 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 and like throwing up like Buffalo and shit. The fucking verse.
Yeah, bro. This one he got a random crackhead singing R. Kelly, dog.
Okay, yeah.
Singing Bump and Grind at the end of the song. Bro.
That sounds familiar. That's ringing bells.
Yeah, that shit's funny as hell to me.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he's ever used the same crackhead twice. That matters to me.
I think he should. I mean, I hope you're not just finding like random crackheads every time and.
Well, damn.
What, they can't all get a check?
Exactly. What the hell? Like, give out opportunities.
I guess you would hope.
You put him on salary. He ain't above
FBJ.
no
I know he's about opportunities. I'm not gonna sit here and play him.
I'm about deserved opportunities.
Oh shit. He said, "How many crackheads do you know that really, honestly deserve?" That's a fact.
Yeah, like how?
It's a fact.
Like that's what I'm saying. Maybe find one crackhead and clean them up, bro. Don't just keep finding random crackheads with talents and then paying them to get on the album. I mean, how many really buying crack?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? You're just paying for people's addiction. You're just supplying.
Honestly, by this point, this guy, if it's the same guy, he shouldn't be on crack anymore. Like you should be having interludes where he's like, "Hey, yo, guys, get clean. I've been getting a steady check of royalties."
Like he still got to be like a crackhead.
That's not good content.
It's the same guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to be a crackhead.
No, but hold on, we can't grow. Hold on. FBJ gonna get somebody a check and be like, "Hey, but you gotta still smoke crack."
No.
Because I need that from you. That's what I get from you. I need that energy.
This is what I'm saying.
The Chris for the content.
I can probably help you and hopefully me withholding crack from you.
Okay.
When we're in the same distance. When I say withholding crack.
That's interesting. Yeah. The power. You want to have the control.
The power, I'm stopping
he's
this
gonna
man
go
from
find
smoking crack. All right, so pretty much it's like this, bro. Like my thing like this, bro. I'll pay you if you don't show up high.
Okay.
And do my skits.
There you go. If you don't show up high.
But that's just gonna incentivize a person to show up sober, do the skits, to buy drugs to get high. So,
Damn.
you know, it's just.
But what if they get sober though? I'm just saying, okay. Well,
what if it's not even a crackhead? What if it's just one of his uncles?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's really the best like a crackhead.
That's the best way to do it, to be honest. Somebody just got a really gravelly voice and somebody in your family you could help support. I'm all about that. I think that's beautiful. You know, and I like that. I honestly like that story better than like doing some American Psycho shit on the streets trying to find crackheads.
Yeah, walking around. Hey, can you do a crack skit?
Can you do a drop?
Yeah, can you do a crack drop for my album? I got a smooth check for you. Like, you know, that's kind of crazy.
But then what's even crazier is when they say, "Yeah, no, I got you." Boom, boom, boom.
Ridiculous amounts too. Yeah, bro, $5, sure.
Yeah, he's about to kick some shit.
Yeah, dog. So,
no, that's a fact.
I like the fact that he kind of uses that. He kind of has his own thing.
It's authentic. Yeah,
when he puts that in an interlude. So
yeah,
and
he captures definitely some interesting energy. Another thing I saw in an interview with him that I thought was interesting, he said that he only raps like a week out of the year. So when he decides he's gonna do an album, he said,
"Bro, that's cap, bro."
He said, "Okay, they're lying down."
Dog.
No, but this is hey, look, he's allowed to say that. This is why he's allowed to say that because everybody also used to say that they didn't write their raps, and they still say that. Shit, yeah. They're like, "Yo, no, I just go in there and it's it's off the top." Okay, then. Oh, which actually brings me to some other shit. When I was watching the Tory Lane, I don't want to get off subject, but this is all shit that we could touch on. The Tory Lanez Hot 97 interview, and Tory Lanez will pull up with the fucking ratchet with it on anybody. We know that if we've been on the internet.
Sorry, Meg.
You think he shot Meg? Y'all think he shot Meg?
Damn, I don't even know. It's so
I
much.
think it was an accident. But
There's
at
so
that
much.
Point, you got to be shitty, bro. You shot me because you're.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. He did something incredible.
For sure. He
really casted so much doubt in the weirdest way. Like I can't even describe what he did. It's honestly that makes me think he did it. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna honestly say yeah.
Why don't we know what happened?
I feel like he ain't shoot her.
Exactly.
I feel like
straight up.
I feel like he ain't shoot her.
Why do you feel like that?
Because if he shot her, bro, he would have been in. He would not be free right now. God. Like police
I
know
think Meg's
bullet
hard,
wound.
man. She ain't pressing charges.
Yeah, but
she'll see him.
Okay, FBJ. Let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
People do commit crimes and not have charges pressed against them
but
or go to jail,
shoots?
right? No, I feel you. I feel you. It's odd.
Yeah. Who shoots somebody and
it was just a foot.
Well, hold up.
It looked like he was carrying a little 22 too.
Okay,
man.
first off, we're not going to like minimize it. You know what I'm saying?
Murder, bro.
This just got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I think
bro,
he was like it was an accidental discharge, and that's why there's so much hate. Is because
is that what he's saying? I feel like he's saying he didn't do it.
He said he ain't shoot her.
Yeah, I feel like he said 100%. I didn't do it.
I don't think if he shot her, he would make a whole album right after.
Oh my God, that album was crazy.
And not
goofy.
incriminate himself.
Okay, hold on. Question real quick. So obviously, I don't know if you did. Did you listen to the album?
Yeah.
Okay, you had to. So it's like
very good album.
very good album.
No, I hated him.
That album was
I'm on
fire.
Meg's team Meg.
Hey, that's a hot take, but no. But did anybody feel
better project?
Did anybody feel guilty listening to the album? At
Nope.
First?
I was blasting. I was putting on my story.
Bro, you're crazy.
I'm like, he ain't
yo,
shoot
you're
her.
wild. I'm not gonna lie for
She's
that.
a liar.
Yeah, he
Hold
is
on.
a
So right
Florida
off
boy.
the bat,
I'm serious. Day one.
No,
the day it came out.
So how did you know? I feel like it wasn't that clear right off the bat.
Bro, because the songs were too good.
Oh, that shit was on Breakfast.
I'm like,
Yo,
bro, you ain't making this type of music shooting bitches. Nah,
they was
dog.
ripping that
He's,
shit on
he's
the
too
internet.
locked in. He's too locked in
I'm
the
like,
studio.
bro, if I know I ain't do something, bro, I am making a 17-track album about how I ain't shoot your ass.
I mean, I kind of feel that a little bit, but I'm not gonna
If
lie.
I know
felt,
I ain't do it, because if you know you did it or had something to do with it,
yeah,
you would slip up and say something.
yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's true. I haven't heard him
Especially
say
by
it.
now.
He
hasn't said one thing to incriminate himself.
Yo,
Right,
but,
you're
Maybe because
okay.
you didn't commit a crime.
Okay, so hold up, FBJ, keep it real with me right now.
Yeah.
You know people who are psychopaths, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm just saying, just think of anybody. You don't got to be anybody even close to you.
Right.
You just met people. You're like, this motherfucker is crazy, and he is a psychopath that doesn't care about anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So those people exist. We know that. So it's not possible that these people sometimes become famous and they shoot people and their name's Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I
possibly?
think some people become famous and blame people for shooting them.
No. I'm talking about all the other shit. Like some people straight up psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did. You flipped it on me.
Yeah, I think some
you
people
flipped it to.
yeah, I think some people are crazy and
That's
they
true.
say people shot them and nobody shot them. I think people do that.
Hold on, you think literally didn't get shot at all? God damn, how'd that happen? No, for real. Let
Where
me
was
know.
the bullet?
That's what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
That's
though.
the thing.
did
I
say
don't
it
know.
looked like
I'm
she
not-
got
I
shot
can't
around
even
a
sit
little
here and-
22.
You stepped out the car, shot in the foot. How are you walking shot in the foot?
I'm not an expert on
It
the
wasn't
Where's
weird.
the,
Crimes it
if you're
was.
shot in the foot, where was the gunpowder on your foot?
And where was the gunpowder on
They
his
found
hand?
glass, not gunpowder.
Where was the semen in the parking lot?
You're
You know
lying.
how it goes. You know what
Where
I'm
was the
saying?
gunpowder discharge? Anywhere in the
You're
car?
lying, bro.
Yeah, that's
That would be evidence. Did they confiscate the car?
Bro,
They did, right?
I mean, I thought they did.
That would be evidence
Hey, this is news.
that
to
a gun
me,
went
y'all.
off. When paramedics get you, did they treat it for a gunshot wound or a glass wound, bro? They tried to say it was a gunshot.
Hold
Bro.
on, they said it was a glass one. Hey, can we get a fact check? Fuck it. Can
Her
we get,
foot ain't.
I'll be
Real
honest.
Tampa said her foot ain't hit like that. He said he shot the girl. He said her foot ain't hit like that. If he did, he definitely be in jail. Story don't add up.
Oh, so
That's
hold
what
on.
I'm saying,
I
bro.
know, and I feel him because it's like I do feel how everything doesn't add up. That's why I'm hesitant. But come on, he does give me crazy vibe. Real Tampa. Okay, real Tampa. Real quick. he knows crazy. That's all I'm saying. We all know crazy ass people that
Real
do
Tampa
crazy ass
definitely
shit.
knows crazy. You cover Florida,
Okay.
mainly at your area, Tampa. It's a lot of crazy shit on your page that just reminds me of Florida.
Psycho. So it's like,
We know
look, crazy
crazy.
people. So it's like, it's possible that somebody like that, he has a little bit of a track record of getting in trouble. At least that doesn't mean he did this.
All right,
But he's gotten in trouble in the past. So it's like, I'm sorry. Like, but it's like, it's a little bit.
You think he shot her? Yes or no?
I can't say yes or no because it's so cloudy. That's why I'm so shocked, because I don't even think it should be cloudy. Like, that's such a crazy allegation to make. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, that's why I feel people's resistance now, because I think there is a little bit of like a pushback now against the people that say like 100% you can't say nothing about Meg, protect black women, all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I feel that there is a like support for Tory Lanez at this point that wasn't there previously.
Listen,
I mean, don't be wrong. Like you say, you're blaring on your fucking story right off the bat. Like, supporting this man.
I'm wary of any movement that forces you to believe everybody's a good person.
No, and I agree with that.
Just because they fit a demographic.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Like the Me Too, believe women, believe black women, just believe women Me Too, or
any kind of movement like that. Yeah,
any
where it's
type
like
of movement. Like,
to,
it's like, bro,
yeah.
you can't just, like, it's deeper. I'm not going to believe you no matter how fucked up your story sounds. Like, if there's holes in your story, I'm going to be like, you kind of sound crazy.
You're saying that's too general. You're broad.
You're
painting with too broad of a brush.
Yeah, exactly,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
Me, like, you're saying everybody who claimed Me Too got Me Too. No, we've now seen that wasn't the case.
Sure, yeah.
But people will weaponize that to their advantage.
That's
and
true.
Just like Meg Thee Stallion, you weaponized a whole bunch of black people low-key getting shot last year to, black women at least protect the group. It's like,
but so,
no, my thing is,
so can I get a little bit of pushback there?
Yeah.
No, I just want to keep it going back and forth as far as like, look, some would say, I mean, I agree with you that there's a portion of that, but I guess really the question would be, do you think the means justify the ends, as far as like that? Those things also give voices to groups that otherwise were still being, well, no, see, I agree with that. See, I mean, I honestly think that we more so agree. So, so I mean, honestly, we're kind of like arguing at a middle ground, but I do think these groups, what they do is they give a voice to groups that otherwise they were being victimized. There's no doubt that some people were being victimized. You know what I mean? And all of these organizations that represent these groups, they're not like groups that have not been disenfranchised or victimized. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it doesn't come from absolutely nowhere. But then, I mean, I do see your point as far as like an overcorrection. I mean, that's a great way to put it, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, there ends up being collateral damage to people that maybe otherwise, wouldn't have been persecuted and maybe didn't do anything wrong.
And I also think Meg used this to, I think Meg used this to sustain her career.
Is that a gunshot wound or what?
We're looking at the footage now. Bro, there ain't no goddamn gunshot wound, bro. This ain't no damn gunshot wound, bro. Look at this. You scraped your foot on the side of the pool, bro.
Oh,
you scraped
wow.
your foot on the side of the pool,
okay,
bro.
it's at least a bottle.
Come on, bro. What is this?
That's at least glass in the foot.
Man, where's the bullet, bro?
Damn.
You see a bullet?
Back that motherfucker.
Damn, I don't wish worse.
Bro, listen.
Like, obviously, I don't.
It sustained her career, bro, because she got a whole bunch of undeserved accolades. And I feel like this is what the media does. They prop up puppets that they want to represent them. What they're going to do with Meg Thee Stallion is use her as a political tool in the next election for the Democrats.
Oh shit!
It's a very deeper, darker criminal hole that I'll get into.
It's a conspiracy.
It's not even a conspiracy because it's real.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it could be a real conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like because Cardi B, that's what
9/11's a real conspiracy.
I feel like they tried to use Cardi B last year in the political sector, and she's not really articulate enough to, project the message across.
You're saying for Democrats?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Democrats, it did work though, right? We got Joe Biden in office.
It worked, but what I'm saying is you can't use the same game plan in next political cycle, which is 3-4 years from now. Best believe Meg Thee Stallion or somebody who's coming up will be the new it girl.
Okay.
For social media.
All the kids go vote for him.
Exactly.
So, go vote. Yeah.
So
definitely
I feel like Meg Thee Stallion, honestly,
go
like giving
vote.
her.
You heard that one before.
Like the Vanity Fair, the Grammys, and all. I'm like, bro, nobody listened to that album Good News, bro. Like, nobody fucks with Meg Thee Stallion, bro. And I'm not gonna say nobody fucks with her, but it's like
a lot of people do fuck with her though,
bro. You know who should have got the props that she got, bro? Doja Cat. And I don't even like Doja Cat no more. But like, I can't deny, like, she be making wavy ass music, bro.
Yeah, honestly, when my girl puts it on, 9 times out of 10, I'm not mad. You know.
Yeah, she got this new song called "Need to Know," bro. That shit is. I was like, God damn, I'm trying to hate. I can't even hate.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to her. Just about.
I don't want to talk to Doja Cat, but there's nothing we got to talk. There's nothing we can talk about.
Nothing you can talk about.
She's a weirdo. She's weird. She was in the weird chats. She's a weirdo.
Oh yeah, what was those chats specifically? You remember?
Yeah. She was.
Something to do with feet, right?
Yeah, it was just a weird chat, bro. She's weird, bro. It's not me and Doja Cat can talk about, bro. She makes good music, bro.
She's not only feet though. That's the thing. You don't want to like take a snapshot of somebody and act like that's all them,
bro. She just. Bro, listen, bro.
It's okay. You're entitled to not talk to her. It's okay.
It's probably a deal breaker.
She makes great music, bro, but she's a weirdo. And I feel like she should have got some of the props Meg Thee Stallion got.
That's interesting.
Meg Thee Stallion got went on the sympathy tour all year last year. And
okay.
You know.
She definitely capitalized.
Well, I mean, do you have any opinion on the West Side Gun album, by the way?
Man, unfortunately, I haven't got to it yet. I love Side A. It was full of bangers.
What'd you say? You said
Westheimer, Sauce Walker had the verse of the year, dude.
Oh yeah, Sauce Walker. Yeah. No,
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably one of my favorite Instagram rappers.
Instagram rappers.
Rappers on Instagram, my bad.
Yeah, no, but doesn't he? Well,
he's just a funny ass character.
I'm not gonna incriminate him, but isn't there like, well, gotta get into specifics.
What, he pimping?
All right, well, yeah,
what you saying?
No, I'm just confirming. I mean, yeah, sure.
That's what the verse was about.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro.
It is what it is. Get your money.
Bro. Yeah.
As long as it's consensual.
How do you feel about
adult
that?
Can do anything.
Yeah, can we get into
how do
that?
I feel about pimping?
And just like adult sex workers.
Seriously,
feel like it's necessary.
We reviewed Larry June's album
necessary.
and this never came up.
Damn, every time I say this shit, I mean, I might have expected an answer similar, but not that one. It's necessary. Okay, why?
It's the oldest profession.
Because when I went out to
I know you support it.
Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
when I went out
to strip club this weekend.
Yeah, when I went out Las Vegas and kind of seen who was participating in the sex work as far as the customers, I started realizing that it's a certain demographic of men that can't get women.
Oh, okay.
Like, can't just go get women. Like, yo,
it's not an option.
Like, I can go to the bar and like get a couple numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't.
Okay.
No, they can't do that. Like, they're ugly, they're awkward, they may have money, but they can't get women.
Yeah.
So, in order to have sex and personal interactions with women, they have to pay for that time.
Yeah.
And for that interaction.
And they should be able to, in your opinion.
Right. Or it's some people who might kill somebody.
Okay.
But they release their tension by paying for prostitution, paying for strip clubs, paying for OnlyFans, paying for sex work.
Whoa, you just fucking blew my mind.
Yes.
They may rape somebody.
Yeah.
It may be a serial rapist, but because you can pay for sex work, you can actually pay for it.
I just ask you a direct question.
I just like the economic reasoning, man. We definitely want that money to go.
Fuck that. I like the reasoning. You're talking about lowering crime. I mean, I get you're going to lower crime and like obviously
sex
not.
Work is
I got to see a study on that before
sex
we're going to go ahead. And
I feel like it's a lot. I'm telling you, it is because I feel like it's a lot of impulsive dudes who buy sex.
No, it's
and I feel like I'm not saying all of them, but I do feel like it's a certain minority in that are potential rapists and sexual violators. And what's the word I'm looking for?
Fucking goddamn predators.
Fucking predators.
Yeah, fucking weirdos.
On both sides.
Yeah,
and I feel like
sickos.
They can kind of,
but you could stop some of them.
Or because it's just like when people want to make drugs legal.
How do you feel about that?
Let's
fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Like, yes, you
listen,
do. You make them
like
legal.
this, bro. It's like this. The conversation is more of a morality thing.
Yeah.
What I'm saying about sex work is this, dog. It's necessary. It's a demand for it. Like, you can't not sell sex. Like, people want it. Whether it's porn, whether it's sex toys, whether it's skimpy clothes on a chick. Like, it's the highest selling thing in society.
Sex sells more than one way.
So, and like I said, especially for the dudes, like I said, when I went to Vegas and seen a whole bunch of Poindexters, like paying hand over fist for certain women, I understood.
Yeah. There's a market for this.
Not only is there a market,
this is a game I should
why can't he, who really can't get women, not be able to pay a woman for sex or for companionship? If he can't get a woman any other way, why? Who says I can't, or somebody can deny him of that if he's able to do whatever it is in his life to afford that?
Yeah,
I understand it's a simps, but at the same time, it's like I big up the simps because we need simps in order to have pimps.
That's true.
I'm not gonna shame a simp. A simp, that's who you supposed to be. That's what you're in. That's what's in your spirit. Is
so you need
spirit.
X's and O's to
you know
run a play.
Like if you got simping in your spirit, you need to embrace that because the more you simp, the harder niggas pimp.
Oh shit. Oh God!
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, no talk.
He's 10 toes on that.
We 10 toes and two elbows.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
God damn.
We can preach to pimping, but you know what I'm saying?
I'll stop him when he lies.
Like I said, we can
I'll stop this brother when he lies.
Like I said, man, we can preach to pimping, but you know, at the end of the day, dog, like I say, bro, sex work is necessary. My only problem with sex work is how they try to call certain things human trafficking when it's just really pimping. Especially in America, like if it's human trap, like Canada, you know that shit's legal. That's why it's a lot of pimps up in Canada. You feel me?
Well, hold on, you're fucking educating.
I think
me
that
to
is
something.
a huge problem here too, is because we do have the demand, so it's illegal. Now we have a black market.
Hold up, time out. Can I hear about the pimps in Canada? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Pimping is legal in Canada. Well, prostitution is legal in Canada. So where there's prostitutions, there's pimps.
Sure.
And you need pimps because you need organization. Because a lot of these girls that do OnlyFans and, you know, right now, they pretty much are removing the pimp and the websites are becoming the pimp by taking a percentage of their money. Right?
Wow. Okay.
Like OnlyFans, Cam Soda, all these websites take a certain percentage that these girls make. Yeah. So now they're the virtual pimp.
Damn.
But with having a virtual pimp, yeah, you do work on the side and you know what I'm saying, you do can't work out the band, that's cool. You remove the physical pimp there. Yeah. But for some women who actually practice sex work, and I feel like it's different levels. That OnlyFans shit is like a wrinkle in the game.
100%.
To me, like
fucking the game
OnlyFans, yeah, exactly. OnlyFans, an online sex worker to me is like the lowest form of sex work.
Oh,
when I say that, because you don't have enough balls to go to a strip club and physically dance on a motherfucker, get naked, right?
Bro.
Yeah, you don't have the balls to actually sell some pussy.
Yeah, y'all.
But you're gonna sit behind 2-3 paywalls in your camera phone.
You're hiding behind those paywalls
and just fuck yourself.
You need to go to the fucking goddamn.
No, and then you call yourself a sex worker and then talk down on other people.
Oh, they've been embracing that. No, actually,
and talk down on pimps and talk down on people who made a way and who
made a way. That's a fact.
And who evolved the game for you to just be on your phone and shake your ass and titties and get paid for it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, look,
because at the end of the day,
can't do that.
At the end of the day, too, a lot just like the girl Mercedes,
I don't have the
just like the chick Mercedes, whatever name I forgot, the Instagram model who got murdered, bro. I'm pretty sure she had a pimp. Shit like that don't go down. Because your pimp is in place to be a buffer between you, between the John and you.
That's the bouncer.
The pimp is a motherfucker that if a motherfucker ain't paying money or he getting too rough, I come in here and I straight things out.
Remove your fucking skull, your skull from your eyeballs.
And people say, oh, pimps beat women, pimps do this, pimp. It's like, no, you talking about gorilla pimping. There's levels of pimping.
Gorilla pimping. Damn.
Gorilla pimping is physical. You know what I'm saying? You're more of like an angry pimp. You bitch slapping. It's a baby powder game too. You know what I'm saying? But that's not every pimp, bro.
Yeah.
And really, if you got to put hands on a woman, is that really pimping? Your talk game got to be smooth enough. You got to be able to minister. Yeah.
Question. I say I sell cans of soup.
Yeah.
What kind of dumbass throws his cans of soup against the wall, then goes and tries to sell them?
Exactly.
Just keep it real with me.
You gotta have a tight enough game to charm and disarm the woman you're talking to.
There's levels to the game.
Yes, sir. Use my mind. Never hands on a hoe.
Right. To be not only empowered, but to be galvanized.
Shout out June.
Yeah, but to be galvanized to sell as much pussy as she can, to get as much money as she can, to elevate you and her.
Yeah.
That's the type of game. If you gotta beat bitches and slap them,
it's
your
symbiotic.
Game is that tight.
It's a symbiotic relationship. Anybody that is familiar with biology, let me just break it down in those terms.
Yeah.
We're all benefiting from this relationship. It's not a parasitic relationship. Right. It's called symbiotic.
Salute to the live chat. Y'all listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? We preach the gospel. We just a vessel for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk it when we have to talk it. But you know what I'm saying? This ain't no game that we just gonna be out here just putting up on the mat every day. If we lead into the topic of, sex work and pimping, we gonna lay the game out. But
no, we don't take this lightly.
Like I said, it's something, it's something to really look at. Like I said, OnlyFans, sure, I appreciate the chicks, you know what I'm saying, who made a way, who do that shit, because, you make your money, but don't sit here and act like you really out here on the track or you really out here selling pussy because you're really just behind the paywall.
Okay. Well, damn.
You already know, a lot of these girls, too, sport athletes. They stripping and they got the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There are some of them, which, I mean, they wouldn't be pussy. They're fucking, like some serious entrepreneurs.
I done said they two sport athletes. Ironmans.
Yo, salute to the live
Iron
chat
Maidens.
real quick, only because we got a minute 16 left. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Only on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna charge my phone up a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and hop back on this live and record more of it. But you know what I'm saying? We got the camera right here. This is gonna be up on both our platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice collab pod episode. I appreciate everybody in here. Check this out on both our podcasts, both our platforms. Go ahead and shout yours out real quick. Yeah, go ahead and shout yours out real quick.
Sit in Politic Podcast. That's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Definitely YouTube. That's where our primary focus is right now. We appreciate any of the love that flows over there. And we hope to continue to come over here and talk to this audience.
Definitely, man. This is Perspectives and Facts Podcast. Also, like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Florida Boy J. I'm going to go ahead and end this live, but you can catch the rest of this episode on both our platforms on YouTube. Yeah. And I'm going to holler at you guys. Appreciate it. So, getting back.
Exclusive.
On what we're doing right here.
All right, this is the exclusive portion of the episode.
The exclusive portion.
Yes, sir. Thanks for sticking around, y'all.
No, but West Side Gun. Pretty much we could wrap that up. I think this was a really good effort. How prolific they are is really what impresses me. These guys as a collective, they're putting out each person is putting out 3 projects a year. Like Benny the Butcher.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
So I've always been, this is what I hear, because I'm a big Benny fan. I'm a big Conway fan. Yeah. But I've always heard that West Side Gun just doesn't come with the bars.
Some people feel that. I think there's a little bit of a disconnect with him because his voice. It could be a little hard to listen to. And
you think so? I like that about him, man.
Yeah, for some people it can be. I'm sorry for your table.
No, you're good.
You're good, bro.
But no, for some people, for sure, you have to think of, honestly, I really like Danny Brown. I don't want to get it off topic, but I think that this kind of it illustrates the point. Danny Brown, his last album, he went super experimental with it. It was crazy shit, and I love Danny Brown. Been a fan of his for a long ass time. And his voice is very unique. Some people, you know who Danny Brown is, right?
I don't really listen to him.
All right, well, whatever. Anyways, you do Missing Teeth from Detroit or whatever. I don't even want to spend too much time if you don't know who it is. But anyways, he screams and has a really unique voice. Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, some people think he's trash in Wu-Tang, and then some people think that he adds just a completely different element. You can't even rate him with it's like he's like Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? He's playing wide receiver, but he's kind of being used differently. You know what I mean? He's using his voice as an instrument. West Side Gun's voice is more of an instrument, in my opinion, than Benny the Butcher. It's more of a lyricism breakdown. So it's really what you prefer. I don't think that. Like I said, y'all said bullshit. It probably is bullshit. But West Side Gun said he spends a fucking week recording music a year. I don't know.
Does it sound like he spends a week recording music?
Well, he's saying actually as far as recording the verses. So possibly because what he's saying with that is that and he said in another interview, like I said, they starts with merch. So that's not including that time. So he's really conceptualizing the project. Which is
I feel
dope.
that though. He's getting a vibe and he's like, I know what I'm feeling, I know what I'm aiming at, and then he goes out and you feel me?
No, 100%. And that's why I think you get the fucking Paris album or whatever where
Pray for Paris.
Pray for Paris. That shit from the art cover is it's a movie. You know what I mean? You're set in for an experience. To have that vinyl, it would be to have a piece of artwork and to put on your wall. You know what I'm saying? What would be the difference? You know what I mean? It's it's breathtaking like that. You know what I mean? So he's putting thought into all that, conceptualizing the entire project.
But you already know that's all them Griselda boys.
No, not to that extent. Definitely not to that extent. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I think Benny be having crazy ass album covers.
No, definitely not crazy album covers. And there'll be songs on there that'll be really introspective and thoughtful, but for most part he's just rapping about everything. He's rapping about being the fucking best drug dealer in Buffalo, and it's hard, and about how he started hustling with people, they stopped hustling with him because he got too crazy, whatever. It's different. It's definitely different. So with West Side Gun, the lyrics, in my opinion, I do think they're not as good as the other guys, but I think overall the concepts of the album, to be honest, I kind of want to discuss Kendrick Lamar with you a little bit. I don't know what your opinion is or your stance on him, but that's something I appreciate about him.
Opinion and stance as far as
he needs to drop.
How you feel about him in general. Some people fuck with him. Some people think he's overrated, whatever. So I'm just wondering kind of how you feel in general, because I would relate that to him as far as he's an artist. Every time he comes out, the concept is so well thought out and everything feeds into whatever the concept is. Now, sometimes he can get bogged down with that and we don't get projects as much or content as much, but at the same time, Like when he like Good Kid, Mad City, like that's a fucking story. Like it is a short film. Like it markets itself as. You can listen to that and like close your eyes and you can see a story unfold, and it's so vivid. There's not many people that can do that. West Side Gun does that to a lesser extent, I think, lyrically. But yeah, your opinion on do you agree with that? And what's your opinion on him overall in hip hop?
I kind of agree with that. I just feel like Kendrick is a lot. Like, yeah, he can. Yeah, I kind of do agree with that. I just feel like Kendrick is a little bit deeper with his because he's more lyrical.
Sure.
And his shit is more meaningful.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the top artists the last decade.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
But I don't.
But not the top.
It's tough. You really got. I know. I got to think about it because every time I think
feel like you can argue for him to be the top, but like just to be like just fair, I think you really got to give Drake artist of the decade last decade.
You really got. Well,
you do got to give him artist of the decade.
No, but this is the thing. I feel him on this because so this is my kind of thing. Every time I think about this kind of conversation, I'm like, okay, so how long has it been since Kendrick's really been active? What has he done recently? Da 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 da. And it's like you just got to keep it real with yourself. But hold on, but hold up. But this is the thing. This is the other side of that. Every time he drops, though, he immediately pretty much shoots to a different stratosphere, and he's like favorite rapper. And I'm speaking personally for myself. Like whenever he comes back out, I listen to it and I'm like, yeah, nobody's doing this. Like nobody's fucking with this really. You know what I mean? Like J. Cole just dropped. I have my aunt on J. Cole. Like my feeling on J. Cole, to be honest with you, like I think he gives you a slightly watered down version of Drake a little bit, and he gives you like a slightly watered down version of Kendrick, then mix them together, and that's J. Cole in my opinion. So both those things that like as far as the introspective shit, I'd rather get that from Drake if I'm being honest. And then as far as like the super lyricism, super concept shit, I'd rather get that from Kendrick if I was choosing. So yeah, Kendrick's just a different artist. I think
I feel that though.
Yeah.
I think J. Cole. You know what it is, bro? What fucks up J. Cole is that coolest people in the room usually aren't J. Cole fans, and J. Cole fans aren't usually the coolest people in the room.
Yeah, no, that's
I feel like J. Cole just tried to be like too woke. Like when he started growing the dreads, it was just like,
yeah, I just feel like he's tried. I just feel like he capitalized on like that college scene.
Yeah,
and his audience are like people who went to college. He's cool, bro. Backpack rapper. I mean, he's in the lane that he wants to be in, bro.
Backpack rapper.
Hey,
It's just to me, it's just like you're just a mainstream backpack rapper, bro.
Mainstream.
How do you feel about the college?
I like him though, but
No, how do you feel about the college thing? Like people, you probably seen it because I know you watched that the Joe Budden podcast a little bit and shit.
Yeah,
but they really got into like some fucking
and I agree with that because and the reason why I really like that conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Is because that was like our era where we were in college.
Yeah, for sure.
So, to me, what's annoying about J. Cole and his fan base is like they feel like they're smarter or more intellectual or can understand music deeper than you because they're J. Cole fans and that was their soundtrack in college. Like, nigga, shut your ass up, bro. Who's fucking holds the future, bro? Like, nigga,
man,
like, shut your ass up with all that.
Favorite Future song, favorite off top,
man. First one come to mind is March Madness.
Oh, March Madness! I swear to God,
my
bro.
God.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's the shit. No, that's the shit. If that ever comes on, I immediately
stop what you're doing.
I'm under the influence of Scissor. Like it don't matter,
bro.
It don't matter.
I was putting people on that song, man.
No, that shit is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just like
producers from Indiana, by the way.
J. Cole fans are just one of the most annoying fan bases, bro. Like,
agreed.
And he has straight. It's like. And every fan base feels like when their artists drop, well, not every fan base, but it's just, like I said, bro, even when J. Cole drops like mid, they act like it's another classic. They act like every J. Cole album drop
like The Middle Child. How'd you feel about that song? It was just, right?
It was cool.
Okay, thank you. Because people were telling me that was like the best song of the year. And like, and that's when I tuned into it. I'm like, this shit is so average. Like, to be honest.
They call that the hype.
And that is part of like the expectation gets set so crazy when you go in to listen to his music because of his fans that Yeah, it's hard to.
They try to make him the Nas of our generation.
Oh, for sure. Do you remember when he was doing the
Nas is still around though.
He was doing the fucking. Oh, that's actually that's
Exactly,
a great point. That's a great point, and that's actually something that I mean, don't act like he's not here because he's still dropping like Grammy nominated albums. Like he's not to be played with right now. Like he's not just around.
He just won his first Grammy.
Yeah, I like King's Disease too a lot.
Oh, I actually preferred that to the first one again. Which
I like the first one too.
By the way, though, just to end this West Side Gun topic real quick.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the use, like the title being Hitler Wears Hermes? Obviously, as a marketing ploy, it's kind of like this is the 8th one. So this is a series that he's been doing since we weren't familiar with him. So how do you feel about him maintaining that same series now that he's like a lot of people honestly would turn around and cancel that. I probably apologize for that ahead of time. Like, oh yeah, that's my bad. I was tripping. We were trying to, make something happen. I mean, I'm being presumptuous as far as like assuming the thought process behind it. But I think as content creators, I think it's safe to say when you name an album or mixtape, Hitler Wears Hermes, your goal is as a rapper that doesn't get a lot of attention from Buffalo, is to get a lot of attention based off the fucking title with Hitler in it. So the fact that he's still like updating this series, this is the second one recently. Like I think he did 7, like not even a year ago.
Yeah, about to say under a year ago.
Yeah. So and these albums, this S.A.P.P could be 9. So I mean, like he's putting a lot of work into this series.
Personally, I like it. I like using that because I feel like it's a lot of times where people take fake offense to things, and I feel like it's a lot of times where people take.
Yeah, we can't even say.
And I think it's a lot of times where people let things that are really offensive slide.
Yeah.
So
conveniently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
fake outrage.
Exactly. Yeah. So like,
and
I don't
virtue signaling. It's like
I haven't heard him say anything about.
I've heard actually his explanation, by the way. If you want
Me
to hear
too.
it.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
And
and
like even before that, like me being of the culture, like I understood before he gave me the explanation.
Well, do you want me to tell the audience, or do you want to break
No, you can tell him. You go ahead.
I want to say it was something along the lines. He said that he wanted to paint. This was he honestly had a pretty good explanation. He said he wanted to paint a depiction of Hermes, which is something like beautiful designer fabric and all that, and like one of the most evil people in world history, like wearing that. And he thought that was kind of like a powerful image. And also that Hitler, being one of the most evil people, could wear the same fabrics and stuff like that as a normal person. So he kind of put a lot of thought into it, which I mean, I appreciate. I think if you are going to do that, you know what I mean, put some thought into it, or else you're just a fucking troll. I
feel like this too, bro. It's society's fault.
Oh, shit.
You know why?
Okay. Yeah.
Because in school, the only 4 people you learned about was Christopher Columbus, George Washington, Martin Luther King, and Hitler. I mean, they didn't teach us anything about King Leopold, who fucking killed more people than Hitler.
Thomas Edison. They told us about him.
But what I'm saying is they act like Hitler is the singular biggest mass murderer,
the only person that committed genocide
in the 21st century, or the only person who committed genocide. And it's like, because you've immortalized Hitler in society, even though he's a quote unquote villain, you have his name so relevant pop culture that somebody is willing to use it. So you can't get mad at a result you orchestrated.
That's what I'm saying. We still got free speech.
No. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, people don't know who King Leopold is.
Yeah. No, that's true.
He killed way more people than Hitler.
I mean, no, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot that could go into that as far as like who is being killed.
And I got another question. Why do we look at a fucking Hitler Wears Hermes as so, oh my God. Yeah. But what if he called it fucking Christopher Columbus Wears Converses? Nobody would have blinked the eye.
They wouldn't have.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is a selective outrage.
No, that's fair. Well, I mean, also I think it has to do with the education. Education around these figures. Like, it's in our lifetime, I think that people have been, the education on Christopher Columbus has changed.
Yeah, they pulled the veil back.
Yeah, a little bit. So I agree with you, but I think that overall, yeah, I mean, and I agree with you as well. I don't think that it would get the outrage, and that's why he didn't name it. He named it Hitler for a reason. That's one of, like you said, 3 names that you could put on anything that's going to immediately elicit feeling from somebody. You know what I mean? And like, that's what you're looking for. We spoke about that with like the audience. It's like, okay, love me, hate me, or like just react. You know what I mean? Like engage. Right. You know what I mean? If you're here, that means something, you know? So,
worst thing that could happen is They just ignore you.
And also, I think ends justify the means. I think in that case, that's really was what I wanted to kind of touch on with this subject, was where he is now. I think it's a beautiful thing. One, that he hasn't ran away from it. He's not shying away from it. He's not acting like he never did those projects. He's not turned around apologizing for it. You know, I appreciate his consistency. Like, there was no malice intended by it. You know what I mean? So there was nothing that really was done wrong. It's just artistic expression.
Exactly, a powerful image.
Yeah, for sure. And I love his album covers and all that. And this is how he plays with that. Either way, well, we could get into some more topics if you're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Bill Maher recently said that the Black national anthem is a form of segregation. They're playing that in the NFL right now before games. So
instead of the original national anthem, or are they doing both?
Check if they're doing both. I think they are doing both.
I got y'all.
I don't think it's only the Black national anthem, but how do you feel about it either way? Is there one way that you feel is appropriate, or?
I understand we play the national anthem before sporting events.
Yeah.
But like, my personal thing is, I don't care if we play the national anthem at all.
Oh, so you think it just be nothing? Just get to the sports.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the national anthem or the Black national anthem.
Okay, either
way.
To
be honest, because the national anthem is racist, and the Black national anthem is just a song that niggas don't like. Nobody fucking cares.
Did you know? My bad about that. Did you know the Black national anthem before?
Yeah, and I can care less because who the fuck cares?
Where had you heard it before?
I've heard it at like HBCU events. You know what I'm saying? I've heard it.
You could educate me. Do they play the normal?
No, nobody
anthem?
Plays, bro.
No, I'm saying, do they play do they only play the African?
Nah, they play both sometimes, bro. But honestly, dog, nobody gives a fuck.
Everybody's just like, can we please? Like, it's hot.
Like,
it's
I
Florida.
don't want to hear a Black national anthem. Why don't you give Black people some tangibles?
Okay.
Some tangibles, sure. Like you, like sign into an executive order for reparations or something. I don't want to hear about a fucking song.
So this is kind of fake.
What's up?
The anthem. I mean, we're singing the anthem now, and it's like, oh, I'm still reading. I'm just saying, it's like kind of fake to just like, yeah, we'll go ahead and start singing this anthem, but Colin Kaepernick still can't play.
Yeah, it's like, dude, stop trying to give. I don't like they just don't give me symbolism, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a fuck about a national anthem. And Bill Maher,
that's a good word.
And Bill Maher is just. Honestly, he's just saying shit to get reactions at this point, bro. Sure. Like, Bill Maher isn't even.
He's been
Bill
leaning
Maher.
kind of in that, yeah.
Bill Maher isn't the same Bill Maher. He like 15, 20 years ago, he was kind of funny and witty.
Yeah.
And like, he's now become like the old guy in the room.
Yeah.
Like, he's not who he used to be. And like, it's funny. It's like he thinks, and this is my issue to people. That people think just because you're left, you can't be racist or say like really racist and sensitive shit.
Oh, for sure.
And I feel like Bill Maher feels like because he's a liberal that he can't be racist, so he can say racist shit because it don't make sense. It's stupid, and I feel like he says a lot of stupid ass shit. And it's not like I'm offended by it. It's just like, what are you gaining from saying, like, if this is how you really feel, like is irrelevant. Like, the Black national anthem is what do you say is causing segregation.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Who cares? It's like, I don't care either way. And if they want to do it, like, how? Like, why is it segregation now? What about people? What about everybody who wasn't white when the national anthem played and they feel like it wasn't for them? Like, don't they kind of feel like segregate? Like, it's not segregation. It's nobody cares, bro. That's my thing. Like, I got
our answer.
Real quick. FJ,
yeah, go ahead.
Does Bill Maher to you look like somebody took like his actual like a mask of his face and put it over his face? Does he give you that vibe?
Yeah, he looks like a stressed out version of himself.
Yeah, 100%. You feel what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even a lizard.
Yeah, Bill. Like I'm saying, bro, Bill Maher.
Might be.
Bill Maher, like, his whole shtick is worn out, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, and especially at this point where a lot of Democrats built their platforms on going after Trump and Republicans, and now that all three houses are blue, it's hard to have a villain to poke fun at every night. It's hard to write jokes that don't have to do with Donald Trump when the jokes wrote themselves for 4 years.
Yeah,
it's hard to pick a villain when you're in the villain seat.
You know who the villain is in this situation, it looks like? Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, what?
That's who he's firing at, apparently.
Oh, shit. Yeah, go explain. You read some.
Yeah, it just looks like he's firing back at Whoopi Goldberg when he's talking about the, this is form of segregation. Yeah.
Okay, what's she say?
I haven't seen. I was actually looking more into when they're playing this
I'll say
anthem.
this, bro.
Are they playing both? That's really what I wonder.
Yeah, they are. That's what's crazy.
Gotcha,
They're going to play the real anthem, and then they play the black anthem right after.
Oh,
for only some games though.
I'm shitty if I'm in the seats. That's all. If I'm in Jacksonville, if I'm in Miami, you got me sitting in the seats. You already are bullshitting, honestly, with the fucking male cheerleaders throwing beads in the stands.
Yeah, I ain't seen that yet. I ain't been in the game in like a few years. So I ain't
Swear to God, you never seen that.
I ain't seen the male cheerleaders.
Oh
yet.
My God!
And my thing,
and they throw beams at you, throw beads at you while you're trying to watch the fucking game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like shit. Almost took my head off with that shit. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it is crazy. It's like that's what I'm saying. You're going at Whoopi Goldberg, bro, and like it's Whoopi Goldberg.
What
bro.
are you
like,
doing?
What the fuck?
Let her just have an opinion. Why can't she just have her own fucking opinion?
And my thing is like, bro, like who are you gonna win over? Going at? That's what I'm saying. It's like these liberals that are trying to continue to do content post Trump have ran out of steam because they no longer have a villain to create nightly content around. So in turn, their audience is viewing them as the villain because everything's going wrong in America. You preach and propagated us to putting that shit in position. So now the nightly news and everything we're talking about and everything that's going wrong is at the hands of the Democrats.
Well, can I say
at this point?
Can I say something? Just I'm gonna keep it real. Like most of the time when I have real conversations with real people, a lot of times it's the media that gives this this version of America that's completely separate. But when I have real conversations with real people, usually people got very mixed ideals as far as like it's not Republican, it's not Democrat. Usually people have their own set of ideals that fall somewhere in between there. Then you do have like just dumbasses, and there's a lot of those. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely a lot of those that they're just like, okay, I'm on this team and I don't want to hear anything else that's against that. Nothing else is coming in my. But we talked about those people, to be honest with you. Those people that don't want to grow, they don't want to hear anything that's against that's going to challenge their own opinion. A lot of people want to be in echo chambers where they just hear their own opinions thrown back.
People love to be right.
People love to be right, but it's like the thing is you're not right. You know what I mean? If you're not challenging yourself, you're not right. You just have an opinion and you're gonna run around.
You see that's the LeBron topic. Now look at the Heat. My bad, that topic kind of went by a little too fast.
Oh, yeah, that shit flew by.
You're talking about echo chambers.
Yeah,
they got to be right.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, people
Human
just
ego, man, it's dangerous.
People don't want to be challenged in their opinion as much as they just want to sit there and talk to you and just be like, oh yeah, like virtue signaling and being woke and shit like that. Like you just want to be like, oh my God, yeah, I'm so right. I'm so right.
And that's shit people attach to their egos and they're like, I'm a woke person.
Yeah,
that's how they like.
That's
how they meet
last 5 seasons
and identify themselves.
LeBron LLL. No playoffs. Oh, this was without LeBron.
Yeah.
Damn, first round exits. Like, boy,
but it was like 5 years before we went there. It was the worst team in the league. So it was like
not good.
That wasn't the Golden State Warriors move.
Yeah. No, and losing to the Celtics. I remember watching that series when they lost to the Celtics. Yeah. Dwayne Wade's still playing his ass off, but But here, you want to slide into the John Jones topic? He got arrested. Some domestic allegeds. His lady holding it down. She's not necessarily talking, but they still want to go ahead and proceed. How do you guys feel about that? Just the GOAT of MMA, in my opinion. All bullshit aside, like I could just go ahead. Like this is my main thing. We got to just be honest here. Like I know it's like not pretty to see, but he's a professional cage fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like he fights people for a living and holds them down and like beats the shit out of them until they can't continue. Like, so why are we acting like it's not like this is Zac Efron? You know what I mean? But every time John Jones gets in trouble, oh my God, he does cocaine. It's like, oh yeah, no, for real, he does, and like crazy shit. So it's like I just don't ever get the outrage. I mean, I do get people being upset about domestic violence, shit like that, and wanting to be outraged. But overall, I don't understand why we hold people to unrealistic standards and don't take into consideration context. Honestly,
are you advocating for
John Jones
whooping ass at the house?
Man, look, all I'm saying, sometimes we don't know what's necessary. I'm just going to say this.
I'm going to ask you again, are you advocating?
Look, I'm not going to advocate for domestic violence.
What's your views on domestic violence?
Look, this is what I'm going to say. My rap sheet is clean. Okay, you could check it's clean. Okay, never beat a bitch's ass and got arrested for it. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But so how I feel, no, I don't support the domestic violence, but I don't support the outrage either and the surprise and like the like we're condemning him every time. Honestly,
this is like the fifth.
So this isn't the first time he's gotten a domestic violence issue with
this is like 5, I think.
Hold up, what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been arrested like 5 times for domestic disputes. I got you, bro. Hold on. Let me Google the number.
Yeah. I'll figure that out. Well, 5's a little excessive. I'm not gonna lie. You know, people make mistakes, but like 5 times, you know what I mean? That's a little, you know. But I guess, like I said, just to kind of double down on kind of what I am saying, though, for me, it's a matter of we're taking away complete context. I think that by this time, we really should have been trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with John Jones, right?
Oh, seriously, why aren't we helping people?
Yeah, have we done that? Have we figured out why he's like getting in hit and run accidents and peacing out? I don't know.
Peacing out.
If this is
that's a hit and run. I mean, shit.
If this is not his first domestic violence situation with a woman, I'm not about to give him grace.
So you live by the 1 strike rule
when it comes to domestic violence?
Well, I mean, yeah, if we're talking about that specifically.
Yeah, like I don't believe you should be putting if you put your hands on a woman, it should be to defend yourself, not to assert your dominance as a man.
That's fair. That's a good point. So Ray, well, I mean, we don't got to break down every domestic violence situation that's ever happened. But you know, there's a few situations where people have went across faces.
I was wrong about that. This is the first domestic situation. I thought I read somewhere that there was multiple.
All right, well, let's not rub
so even if it's his
5.
First, right, okay, this
definitely
is
been arrested 4 times since 2012.
Yeah, this is first with a little checkered past. It is what it is, man. Like I said, the facts aren't out, so I'm not gonna say he's a woman abuser, but you know, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna sit here.
Let's just not condemn him. I mean,
I'm not gonna call you a woman abuser, but
yeah, we did give Tory Lanez a pass earlier.
I mean, there's no proof he did it. Right now. This isn't like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let's give him the same grace.
I'm
gonna see how it works out in court.
Yeah, but you know,
take that bitch to
physical
trial.
Scars. Like if she got beat up, I don't know the case, but if she got like physically beat up, then that's probably easier.
Yeah, we got to cancel him.
I mean, you know, you would think a bullet wound would be easier to tell than fisticuffs, but apparently goalposts get moved.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
This Canadian league.
This is this is actually the last topic that we have. DJ Mustard, he got studio rules, and he says, "Look, if you ugly as fuck, stay home. Don't come to the studio."
That's his rule, bro. It's his studio.
That's the one thing I do appreciate. It's like people should be able to set the. This is my thing. Okay, it's not your studio. I didn't invite you. If I think DJ Mustard, I think he's saying, look, I am open to inviting ugly if he decides, right? He's just saying if you're ugly and you're not offering anything else ahead of time, don't bring your ass to the studio.
And I think ugly is like an opinion.
It isn't his opinion.
Exactly.
But when it's his studio, that's what matters.
Yeah. But you might see some ugly people in here, and he might be like, "Yeah, they're fine."
No, but he's not talking about men. Let's not even fucking bullshit. What I'm saying is,
man, I'd hate for him to tell me I'm ugly and I can't come in. That would.
He's talking about women, bro.
Yeah, but that would be a hilarious roast, though. You walked in there, he said, "Look at the rules, you ugly motherfucker! Get out of here, look like Joe Dirt."
That would be funny if you walked in the studio
Joe Dirt looking head ass boy,
and like you just seen him like just cut the music, be like,
"Boy, you done."
Hey, yo, what's rule number 1? And just like look you dead your shit like, hey man, get your ass up out of here, bro. You came here already breaking rule number 1.
Rule number 1, ugly bitch.
Ugly ass motherfucker.
I swear, bro, like he wouldn't call a dude ugly, bro.
Well, I'm pretty sure he uses rule number 1 against his friends and his homies.
Yeah.
Like niggas, like motherfuckers walk in, they be like, bro, you breaking rule number 1, you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And they look up at the board and be like, no ugly people allowed. And they be like,
it's whoever gets to it first every single day you walk into the studio.
Playing,
like that's a good ass joke.
Yeah, you'll probably play it on Mustard, like, bro. You be breaking into your own studio rules. Man.
For sure. No, they're kicking us out. They're kicking him out.
No dumbass shit said.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't be saying no dumbass shit.
What'd you say? You mentioned something about TDE's studio rules.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't ask Schoolboy Q for his weed.
You know, he has the line. I've listened to Schoolboy Q a long ass. You know, he used to rap with Tyga and shit.
Dude, I did not know that. What?
Yeah.
That's like an odd couple.
Definitely. But either way, so he had he got a line where he says, I won't pass the weed, but I'll pass a bitch.
I remember that one.
Yeah, a lot of people can't wouldn't live by that. That's some Too Short shit. For sure. Nah, but yeah, either way.
Yeah, Cali niggas got a different respect level for women.
Definitely different. I would say that. Not better, but different.
Have a different respect level for women.
I don't get down like that.
See, I'm getting the media training down before I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, no, hey, what's Too Short says? He says, bitch, Why everybody gotta say it like short? Nah, for sure. Nah, so yeah, definitely. Cali, it has a different vibe altogether. They got a different appeal. That's part of it. But yeah, that's it, man. I think FBJ.
Definitely.
I think this is it, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate this opportunity for real, dude.
No, this was beautiful. This was an awesome hookup for real.
Definitely.
This was seamless, man. This was really, honestly, I felt it was really a lot of hospitality here. Felt at home. Like I said, I hope to do it again. I'd love to make time for this. This shit was amazing. And
most definitely, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. It's Sit and Politic Podcast, Perspectives and Facts. Yeah, you got anything you want to shout out before we slide out?
Yeah, man, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, Florida Boy J. High Life 93 on Instagram, Florida Boy J on Twitter. Follow me on Clubhouse. If you can find us, just go to the President's Suite on there. We have a Good Morning Clubhouse room. What is it? Love and Clubhouse on Monday mornings. We go live, but at the end of the day, just please, just subscribe to my shit. Cause once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can throw all the homies in the community section and get everybody else traction. So please, the quicker I get to 1,000, quicker I can post everybody else's promotions, podcasts, and clothes, music links in my community section and get everybody else traction. Yeah. So let's fucking do it. Appreciate it.
No, 100%. And I just to double down on that, man, I appreciate you bringing me up here and doing that exact thing, same thing that you're talking about for real. This is a huge opportunity for us, and this is an amazing look. And like I said, it was just a beautiful connection. So it's like Jerry and fucking Joe Montana in this motherfucker.
Definitely, man. We gotta just keep collabing though.
Yeah,
and even
absolutely.
Wherever you're at, like I said, hook up with Real Tampa or like anywhere you're at.
Yeah, for sure.
Who wants to like podcast or like
Tampa.
get in the game, like bring them on.
Build a network.
Just like I told you earlier, I'm like, once I got home, a lot of people wanted to get involved and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, oh, now you want to join. Nah, I'm trying to EP a couple people. I'm trying to build like a Joe Button network low key back home. Whereas like if people want to do podcasting, like I can show them a blueprint on how to get it done and just work with it behind the scenes. And, you can build something, a proof of concept that you may be able to get it back for down the road. And if, enough people kind of, look at you and you put in enough work, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like, we can be like the next voices in media. And that's kind of what we're striving to do.
With that. That's beautiful. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man.
All right, man. Let's end on that note.
All right, man. Peace out.